It's no secret that Arkansas fans travel as well as any fan base in the country. And being the closest of the 8 teams to Omaha, you can bet the Razorback Red will be all over Charles Schwab Field when the Hogs begin play on Saturday. But it has been a few years since the team has been to the College World Series. So I sat down with an Arkansas diehard who happens to live in Omaha to find out everything you need to know if you're planning to make the trip to this year's College World Series.
My name is Cody Coonrod, and I've lived in Omaha since November of 2016. I was born and raised in Gentry. I was here 18, which was the first year that I was here, and then I was here 19, and then 20, nobody went. So this will be my third. And it's fun when you are going to work in the morning, during the week, and you see the flags and you see, the Arkansas plates come rolling in, and you think to yourself, hey, it's my people,
How cool is that? You're a Fayetteville native. You get all these people from where you were born and raised get to come up to where you live now.
It's a lot of fun. I'll tell you, when they make it, about the time that Super start, my phone starts blowing up. People wanting to know, hey, where can we stay? Can we put a blow-up mattress in the basement? Can we rent your camper out? That kind of stuff.
So people who are making their first trip to Omaha this weekend, what is some of that advice that you have?
The zoo. We've got, at one point it was ranked the #1 zoo in the world. So it kind of makes the San Diego Zoo look like a safari park. There is what's called Nebraska Crossing Outlets, which is west of Omaha, about 20 minutes. It's got all the name brand stores. Try the local restaurants. This is one thing that I learned when I moved here is these Midwesterners love their beef. So you're not going to get a bad hamburger. You're not going to get a bad steak. One of the things that I try to tell people the most is within a half a mile of the stadium, do not try to sell your tickets. The Omaha Police Department have undercover teams that go around and try to buy the tickets. And what happens is these people try to sell their tickets. They have no idea that that's a city ordinance. They end up arrested and in jail for the night.
When it comes to game day, what advice do you have as far as things you need to see?
NCAA does a really good job of making it a family atmosphere. One thing that I would say and kind of recommend, since we're the 1 o'clock game, when it's over, there's a lot of restaurants down in that area. There's what's called Baseball Village, which is kind of all your vendors and your shops. Once it starts hopping down there, all of Omaha downtown turns into kind of a College World Series party. One of the things also that I recommend is whenever you go, make sure you go and you park in a paid lot. One of the big things is people find parking lots here and they pull in and they don't realize that you're not supposed to park there, so they get their cars towed. So in Omaha, you have TD Ameritrade Park, but you also have the CHI Center. There's a parking lot there it's a massive parking lot. It's close to the stadium, and it usually is fairly cheap. We're going to start tailgating Friday, and I've got a flagpole with the Omaha flag or Omaha's flag that I'm going to be flying.
Perfect.
Starting Friday afternoon.